Thank you for visiting the project website for the Shermer Road Sidepath Phase 1 study. This project involves the preliminary design and engineering of a sidepath along Shermer Road from Walters Avenue to Willow Road. This will provide a dedicated, separated facility for bicyclists and pedestrians. This presentation will provide you with project background, describe the project need, and go through the analysis of the preferred alternative thus far. In addition, we will also explain how you can participate in the process by applying for a position on the project's Technical Advisory Committee, also known as the TAC. In 2017, the Village of Northbrook initiated the planning process for a new bicycle and pedestrian plan, which is referred to as the BPP. This plan established a strategy to improve walking and bicycling as viable, accessible, and inclusive modes of transportation in Northbrook. The plan was accepted by the village in 2018. As part of the plan, recommendations were developed for short-range and long-range infrastructure improvements, such as new sidewalks, bike lanes, and trails. The plan also included policy recommendations and programming opportunities designed to make walking and bicycling safer, more convenient, and more enjoyable for people of all ages and abilities. The plan has been incorporated into other plans, such as the annual capital improvement plan, and continues to be referenced when the village undertakes other projects as well. Projects within the plan were prioritized using 5 categories and ranked on a scale of 1 to 6, with scores of 6 being given to projects of the highest priority. These categories include downtown accessibility, regional connectivity, safe routes to school, safe routes to transit, and local comfort and safety. The recommendation to install a sidepath along Shermer Road was given a score of 6, making it one of the plan's highest priority projects. You've seen the term Phase 1 study mentioned a couple of times, and some of you may be wondering what that means. A Phase 1 study refers to a process of preparing preliminary engineering plans and following a process outlined by the Federal Highway Administration and overseen by the Illinois Department of Transportation in order for a project to be eligible to receive federal funding for final engineering and construction. By following this specific process, the village has the opportunity to obtain additional funds, thereby reducing the direct financial impact to the village budget. The need for a sidepath along Shermer Road was highly prioritized in the BPP because it met all 5 criteria used in the plan. Shermer Road is a primary north-south roadway in the Village of Northbrook. It has a posted speed between 30 and 40 miles per hour and accommodates 15,800 vehicles and 325 trucks on a given day. There is a need for improved walking and bicycling safety in the area. Better separation of bicycle and pedestrian traffic from the roadway is in the interest of all users and would significantly increase the comfort of people bicycling as well as everyone else traveling along Shermer Road. From a school perspective, the sidepath would connect nearby residents with Glenbrook North High School and Maple School. With regard to downtown accessibility, the northern end of this project is located at the intersection of Shermer Road and Walters Avenue. The northern end of the project provides a gateway into the downtown Central Business District and the Village of Northbrook Metro Station served by the Metro Milwaukee District North Line to and from Chicago. In terms of transit, the sidepath would connect the Village of Northbrook Metro Station, which sees approximately 1,200 riders each day, and Pace Bus Route 422, which makes several stops along Shermer Road within the project limits. In terms of regional connectivity, the proposed sidepath would connect directly to a recently constructed sidepath at the southern end of the project on Willow Road. The Village of Glenview recently completed this sidepath that continues farther south all the way to Westlake Avenue. Furthermore, a Shermer Road sidepath would connect to several other existing and planned bicycle facilities. The construction of a sidepath along Shermer Road is viewed as a key corridor for expanding the village's bicycle network. Next, let's discuss some of the preliminary analysis work that has been done so far. The primary focus of the study team has been to determine whether a sidepath would be best suited on the east side or the west side of Shermer Road. The team looked at how a proposed sidepath would impact the corridor and assessed these impacts based on whether the sidepath is constructed on the east side of Shermer or on the west side. The 5 criteria used for this process are trees and landscaping, above-ground utility conflicts like power lines and light poles, drainage impacts, impacts to driveways, and impacts to the right-of-way, also known as the front yards and parkways in front of businesses. A summary of the pluses and minuses for each side of the roadway is provided on this slide. As a summary, the village found that the benefits of placing a side path on the east side of Shermer were higher, and that placement on this side also resulted in fewer impacts to residential properties. Placing a side path on the east side of Shermer Road would make connecting to Glenview's trail easier, as it is also located on the east side of Shermer Road, south of Willow. When considering a side path on the west side, it was found that while there were slightly fewer impacts to commercial properties, there were more potential impacts to residential properties, and a proposed side path at the northern end of the project would impact parking in front of some of these businesses and would require the removal of some mature trees. As a result of these impacts, the east side of Shermer Road was identified as the preferred side for construction of a side path. As the development of the proposed alternative moves forward, the village wants to assemble a project technical advisory committee to serve as the coordinating body for the development of a proposed improvement. This committee will meet twice during the Phase 1 study, and tentative dates for these meetings are scheduled for March 17 and April 14 of 2021 at 10 a.m. Due to the ongoing pandemic, these meetings will be conducted virtually. If you or someone you know is interested in participating and being on this committee, the village encourages you to fill out an online application to provide your name, contact information, and to answer a few questions. The village is specifically interested in connecting with business owners and residents located directly along the corridor, but welcomes any and all interested individuals to apply. Individuals on the TAC will be expected to bring ideas for solutions along the Shermer Road corridor and will be asked to actively participate in meetings and provide comments on materials. To access this link, please visit the village's project page shown in this video at northbrook.il.us/ShermerPath to apply. This link will be shown again at the end of this presentation. The schedule for this project will continue through most of 2021, and key dates are shown on this slide. This virtual presentation serves as an introduction to the project, was posted on the Village Project website on January 22, 2021, and will remain up online as background information throughout the project. Applications to join the Technical Advisory Committee meeting will stay open until February 15, 2021. Technical Advisory Committee meetings are tentatively scheduled again on March 17 and April 14, 2021. Throughout the late winter and spring of 2021, the project study team, with the help of the TAC, will work to refine and further develop the proposed alternative. The village anticipates having a draft preferred alternative for public review in May of 2021. The village anticipates receiving Phase 1 engineering design approval from IDOT at the end of 2021. Future phases, which include detailed engineering, also known as Phase 2, and construction, are currently not funded, and no dates have been determined at this time. Completion of the Phase 1 study makes the project eligible, but not guaranteed to receive federal funding. As previously stated, this project is following a Phase 1 study process in order to be eligible for federal funding. The village will be following IDOT standards for the completion of this Phase 1 study, which will include a formal public information meeting to present the proposed design. The tentative date for this public information meeting is May 19, 2021. If you are unable to participate in the TAC, we still encourage you to provide feedback and review project documents at the public meeting and by visiting the project website. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this informational video today. For comments and questions, please contact Aaron Baladi, Project Manager with the Village of Northbrook. Please consider joining the TAC and visit the project website for an online application form. We encourage you to continue to check this project website for regular updates. That website address once again is northbrook.il.us/ShermerPath.